All right, guys, when you get older, guess what you can look forward to?
What?
Come into our Sunday school class. Come on, I'll show you. Come in here, see, look, one day you can join with Dr. Bruce here as our teacher, and all these people are here eager to learn more about God. What do you think?
It's cool.
Sunday school class that you go to?
I don't.
Do you want to consider coming to our class? It's great.
Yes, let's go to Sunday school.
So it's right here. It's called Living the Questions, and you will love it.
Okay.
So consider it. Hi, Craig. How are you?
Good morning, Ryan.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see
Do you have a Sunday school class you're going to go to for this hour?
I do not.
Would you like to come to our Sunday school class?
I appreciate the
Maybe some. Yeah, because you are interested in it,
sure.
Especially because I'm here.
Because you're there. For
Okay,
sure. That
great.
just sweetens the
This is, you're really good. So if you ever wanted to know, it's right here in this room right here, okay?
First door
Great.
on the left.
First door on the
Got it.
left.
All right,
Thanks. Great to see you.
So we've all sat through a sermon and had a question that we were too polite to ask out loud. So what's the biggest mic drop question someone has thrown out in the class, something that doesn't kind of have an easy, comfortable answer?
Well, we've tackled questions like, was Jesus truly divine? Are the Gospels historically reliable representations of his life, or are they a mixture of history, of parables, of stories, of people's memories of how they experienced him? Which, we used to joke, sometimes Ryan Wagner and I would look at each other and be like, are we going to get hit with a bolt of lightning if we if this happens? So I think just those moments of like, are we allowed to talk about this? Still,
Are we allowed to question
Are we allowed to question this? Are we allowed to are we allowed to go there without it sort of being taboo?
What brought you to the Living the Questions class in the first place?
We loved the sermons and we felt very welcomed at Grace, and we felt everyone was very genuine, but we were like, what's the Methodist Church? We don't know.
Yeah.
Is this going to be our home? And once we started coming to the class, and I think developing those relationships and kind of seeing other people in the group, kind of seeing what they were like and seeing the fruits of their faith, we're like, okay, we like these people. We want to learn from these people. We want to walk in faith with these people. We want to serve with them and learn with them. And I think that's why we kept coming back.
Yeah.
The topics in the class often challenge religious beliefs you may have previously held when you were a younger or a kid or something like that. So does that bring to mind anything, like a view someone had or that you had that has been changed? Your perspective has been changed by the class?
Yeah, I didn't necessarily grow up going to church. I came to faith a little bit later in life. I don't think I brought as much baggage in terms of, I've believed this specific thing since I was a kid. But even as I was kind of exploring my faith and reading the Bible and attending church on Sundays and things, and hearing things that I would be like, I'm a Christian now, I guess that's what we believe, kind of thing. And so that worked for a while until it didn't, until those questions started to keep coming up, and I wasn't necessarily able to sort of set them aside as easily. Where I think originally I was afraid that if I ask those questions or explore those questions or go down that path of exploration, that it would hurt my faith, where it's been the opposite. It's strengthened my faith.
Kelly, what's been your experience with the way things have changed since you've grown up and then coming to Grace, and then specifically the class?
Yeah. I think that the environments that I was in the past taught me, if there's a certain question, there is this one answer. And this class has taught me that it's not necessarily that, that life is kind of a journey of faith that's always evolving and shifting.
What keeps you guys returning every week to the class, Joe?
I think now it's just the community. I mean, it's people we've been with for 3 or 4 years at this point, asking these questions and exploring these questions and getting to know our group.
To come to hear everyone's perspectives with an open heart and open mind. I love the intergenerational table of people who all come with different backgrounds and perspectives. I feel like in today's day and age, I just see, especially on social media, people arguing, well, I'm right, and here's my beliefs, and I know I'm right because of X, Y, and Z, and I'm right, and here's the verses that go along with, my perspective. And our class is different than that. I think that, of course, we share a lot of similar beliefs, but then we also have different theologies that might be a little bit different. And I love that we're able to all sit together, truly listen to each other and hear their perspectives, and maybe take some of that with us, or maybe not, or maybe it helps, maybe it gives you more questions that you might then go seek and shift and change your theology. And
it's allowed us to have a safe place to explore those topics.
Yeah, I think it has just kind of restored my hope in humanity